What's going on, everybody? Chris from Out West with Chris, here to open another BattlBox today. I'm just gonna dive right in and open it up. I've been staying off the forums and I have not seen any videos on what this is. I'm already seeing some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty stoked already. So we'll get into it, we'll see what it is. As you guys know, I don't pay for this box. It gets sent to me, I open it up and tell you guys what I think. This is the Pro Plus and it's Mission 38. Gosh, Mission 38, April 2018. It says day hike backpacking. So pretty cool. Something's in the box. It says, we jumped the gun and showed the feather stick from Black Scout Survival as the knife of the month. Okay. These knives haven't moved shipping-wise since March 20th. The long and the short of it is, the knife that was supposed to be in here isn't in here. Okay, so that's a couple months now with some shipping issues. It's been several months, actually, with some shipping issues, which is kind of a bummer. So instead of the feather stick, which I didn't even know about, we're getting something different. We'll get to that in a little bit, and I'm kind of excited about it because I've been wanting to buy one. And here it is in the box. It's kind of funny how that happens. Let's start with the basic box. The cost of the basic box is $24.99. And the value this month is $41.69. The first item is one that I'm fairly familiar with. It looks like a little Esbit stove. So let's open it up, take a look, get some Esbit tablets, Esbit cubes. Quite a few of them. And here is your stove. These are great little day hike backpacking stoves. Basically what you do is you open them up like that, set them on something, and right in there, in that little centerpiece, you stick one of these little Esbit squares. You just stick them on, you light them up. You can boil water with it and then, you know, put like a Mountain House meal in there and that type of thing. So that's pretty cool. Stoked to have this. I've had one of these before and I either gave it away or I lost it. I don't even remember what happened to it. It's been a while, but these are really handy, super light, great little way to, you know, make some food when you're out hiking. And you can take one or two of these little tabs and put them in the little stove so they're with you. You can, if you don't want to take all three of them, they break off really easily like that. So you can just take as many as you think you're gonna need. So pretty cool. The value on the Esbit stove is $10.99. Next up, you have a 2-liter hydration pouch. So this is a hydration pouch. Looks like it's got a lined hose. So if you're in really, really cold conditions, it'll keep this from freezing, or it'll help keep it from freezing. And it keeps you know, a good temperature on the water that's actually in the hose. Looks like you have a bite valve. This looks a lot like the Camelback style, which I have, and it works great. You can hang the bladder from right here. You just hook that little loop up in a like a loop if your backpack has one. That's how you would hang it. Comes right off. And you can fill it right up. Now, there is some packing material on the inside of the bladder, so you want to take that out before you fill it up or your water might taste funny. I also do recommend just rinsing it out. So pretty cool. A quick deconnect hose right here. Those go in and out really fast and easy. So cool. This kind of bladder is really nice in a backpack. Value on this one is $13.59. That seems about fair. The next item in the basic box is a compass. Comes in this made in China looking box, Explorer compass. Anyways, so you have a mirrored lens on there. And yeah, kind of feels cheap. It's kind of plasticky. $7.99. You know, you're not expecting a whole lot for that much. This would be better than nothing though, so you know, I'm gonna definitely give this to one of my kids and they can use this, learn with it. $7.99. It's all right. The last item in the basic box is an interesting item to have, and it makes total sense. So if the theme is day hike, you're gonna be walking a lot, right? Well, the guys at BattlBox thought about that and have included some insoles. These are comfort insoles. The value on them is $9.99. I have no idea what the brand is, but it looks like they are trimmable, so you can trim along with these lines. They have some sizes on there, so throw these in your hiking shoes and maybe they'll provide some comfort and you'll be able to walk a little bit further. You know, bad shoes, I've said this so many times, shoes and socks are so important for hiking and hunting. Like hunting, it's super important. Hiking, super important to be comfortable, not get blisters, keep your feet warm and dry. You know, that type of thing. So this will be interesting. I've never used a comfort insole in my life. It could be a nice little addition though, something that I could really enjoy. So I might try these out in my normal everyday work shoes for a little bit. My boots that I have, I've got some Danner pronghorns, my hunting boots, and gosh, I just love those things. They're great, they're bulletproof. Had them for 3 years now and they are super comfortable. I don't really think I would even want to take a chance of adding something like this that could make it not fit right or feel right. So I'm gonna try these out on some work shoes that I got and we'll go from there. The highlights of that for me are the Esbit stove and the hydration bladder. Even though hydration bladder isn't named, it's not a named brand or anything, I think it'll work. So as long as it doesn't leak, as long as the connections and the fittings are all good, we're good to go. So next up is the advanced box. $49.99 is your cost. They're saying the value of this is $92.63. $92.63. So the first item in here is actually a pack. And the pack is right here. This is from Battletech, and whew, smells like a brand new, fresh backpack. Kind of a blaze orange-ish color. This would be great for a little day hike. Looks like there's quite a few attachment and storage options. So let's just look at the straps really quick. Different adjustment points on the straps. They look like they're really well padded. You get some nice mesh padding right here. Pretty thick padding. So that should help with ventilation and just comfort. The shoulder straps look pretty solid too. I'm seeing a clip for a hydration bladder, the hose. So that's always welcomed. And then you also get a port, and you have a port option on the right side only. That's where your tube is going to come out from your hydration bladder. So that would tell me that there is a spot specifically set up for a bladder. And there is. So it's right here. Does not look like there's a spot to hang the bladder from, which isn't a huge deal. You might be able to hang it from this little strap right here, but this is more of like a keep things compressed type strap. But your bladder would go in here. Typically you would have something where you could hang the bladder. So, you know, it's not like a deal breaker. It doesn't make the backpack bad or anything like that. But it would have been nice to have a spot to hang the bladder from. That way it doesn't bunch up way down in the bottom of the bag. If you can hang a bladder, it distributes the weight of the bladder and all that fun stuff a little bit better. You might be able to get away with hanging it by this little strap right there, but I don't know. Up on the top, very top by the handle, you get a small little pouch right there. It looks to be waterproof, so it's like a sealed zipper setup right up here. Waterproof zipper type situation. Up on the front of the pack, oh, okay. You get a storage pouch right here. This one's kind of like a thin felt. It's a really thin felt, but you could store sunglasses in there so they won't get scratched up. Has a decent sized storage area. There's no There's not a lot of like compartments or anything like that. In fact, this is that compartment. So over here you got a lot of like loops for D-rings. You can put D-rings on here, carabiners, strap stuff down, you know, elastic little straps and crap like that. You can put coat in if you're getting warm out on the trail, that type of thing. Lots of really cool storage options. On the outside, it even has this waist strap, and then there's this little storage pouch right there. So that's pretty cool. You can keep something small right in there, right handy, maybe a snack or pepper spray or what have you. This right here appears to be a fly, and that'd be cool. I think that's what it is. I think it's a backpack cover. Yeah, look at that. Backpack cover. That's cool. So you can go ahead and just cover your pack if it starts raining, and the backpack cover actually attaches to a little strap in here, and it would all store in the backpack. So, you know what, that's pretty well thought out. Overall, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, it's a pretty stylish looking pack. Seems like it's well designed. Everything seems well made, except for some of the zippers look like they could have some potential issues. I haven't used the zippers very much, and I'm already getting some problems with the zipper opening up after I zip, and it's not even loaded. So could be a little problem, something I'm gonna watch out for. But overall, I think this pack is great, and you paid $50, $49.99 plus shipping and handling. Got all this other stuff that you got in your basic box, plus a pack. And this seems like a pretty good pack for 50 bucks. Seems fair. Retail price. I know you could get on Wish and get a pack, or eBay or whatever, and get a pack for a little bit cheaper. You could get packs that are better, don't doubt that, but you're gonna pay a little bit more. So for that $50 price range to get this and the other stuff, and the next item, also, there's another item here, I think that's pretty good so far. So the next item in the advanced box, I'm actually familiar with. It's from Tribe One Outdoors, and these are pack tatches. I have some experience with these. I actually got these in another subscription box. I believe it was Hunter's Haul a while back, about a year ago. So it's not really a fancy carabiner or anything like that, but that's not really what you need to focus on. What you need to focus on is this and how this works. And basically what happens is you can go to pretty much any piece of fabric, and I'll demonstrate on the backpack, and add another attachment point without damaging the fabric. And you could do this with a tent fly, you could do this with tarps, you do it with pretty much anything, and add an attachment point. So basically what we're gonna do is we'll just go right here, okay? And what's gonna happen is we're gonna take this piece and press it up against the fabric. Right like so. Okay, so we're pressing against the fabric with that piece. Gonna get it nice and tight. Then you take the carabiner, you open it, you slide it into a little hole that's there. You don't see the hole, but the hole's there on the other side of the fabric. And what it does is it creates this attachment point. So now you can, you know, put like a rope on. Tribe One makes a really cool kind of shock cord. It's not going anywhere, and it's not gonna ruin your fabric, whatever it is. So basically to take it off, you just open the carabiner up, slide it back out, and there you go. I mean, it's pretty solid. Well, that's pretty cool. So it doesn't damage the fabric, creates a new attachment point. Really kind of a cool little system from Tribe One. I've used these, they work, and I've never had it hurt anything that I've used it with. So here's the plastic afterwards. You know, it's fine. You get 4 of those, and it looks like you might get a little discount card as well. So that is your advanced box. Like I said before, with that backpack, I think the $50 value, I think it's there. I mean, I do, personally. I think it's there. Next up is the Pro. So we're jumping from $50 to $99.99 plus shipping and handling. They're saying the value is $172. One item in the Pro. Pretty cool. And I've heard about these. I've never used one before. This is the Barrow Cook. So these are like a pressure cooker that you could take backpacking with you. And this is cool. On the side, it's got like a neoprene liner on the side, I guess you'd call it. And you get this. Here's some literature. Nobody needs that. Some pouches, and this is what makes things get hot and cook. You get 5 of those. Holy cow! And this is a 2-piece type compartment. Kind of almost like a Pyrex, but maybe not that hard on thingy right here, that you put the water in the bottom, and then a little tin right here as well. So basically what happens is you put water in here, you put that in there, then you put this on, and you put stuff in there, and it cooks it. Oh yeah. So that's pretty cool. This just seems like a great little thing to take hiking with you or camping. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. But to make it even better, you get another one, and this one is a mug. So check that out. That's pretty cool. Kind of the same idea, but in a mug form. You get the same little like neoprene handle to keep you from getting burnt. Plastic, a lid that's like a pressure lid, and then you know, your aluminum, maybe stainless. It's probably aluminum. So you'd basically fill this up with water, stick the pouch in. You get a little smaller pouch, and it looks like you got 2 of those. Put that in there. Take your beverage that you want to heat up, or just water if you want to make some tea or coffee with some instant coffee or something. You pop these down, and you let it basically warm your stuff up. And there you go. Doesn't look like a lot of liquid. You know, a lot of the size of this is actually in the cooking section, okay? But it still looks pretty damn cool. I'm excited to have it and try it out. Awesome. Value on the Barrow Cook set is $79.95. That seems totally reasonable to me. I'm stoked to have both of these items. Moving on to the Pro Plus. Now, this was the one where we were supposed to get a knife, and instead we get this right here. This is a SOG Q3. And I've really been eyeballing their Q series multi-tools. Some of them look all right. This was one that I really kind of liked. I was gonna buy this. I actually played with one of these at SHOT Show and was messing around with it, and they actually gave me a 50% off VIP discount for SOG online. So this is pretty cool. A pair of pliers, all hidden into this little thing, and other tools of course, but pretty dope. Yeah, I said it. It has a pocket clip, and then you get a variety of other tools. It looks like you have a file, you've got a knife, you get a can opener, a bottle opener, so that's pretty cool. And then on the other side, precision screwdriver for glasses, that type of stuff. You get a awl and a straight edge type thingy-mabobber. Screwdrivers, so pretty cool. Value on this is about 93 bucks, something like that. So for $150 you got this, which I like it. Some people aren't gonna be fans of it just because of the style of multi-tool it is. But I think these are kind of cool. I like how streamlined it is. You know, easily carry in your pocket. You know, you don't need like a little pouch on your belt or anything like that. Yeah, these are kind of cool. I'm gonna carry this for a while, let you guys know what I think about it. But so far, you know, I'm kind of pleased with it. Mission 38 all together, kind of a cool theme. Overall, I like the box. The highlights for me are the Barrow Cook. Really, really like that. The backpack, you know, I kind of like. I'm actually gonna give it to my daughter. My daughter needs a good adventure backpack. And some of the other stuff I'll give to her to put in there. She can have that compass. I think the compass is kind of cheap. Some of the stuff in the lower tier kind of gets the feeling of made in China. You know, there's no real company. The hydration bladder doesn't have a brand name on it. I don't need a brand name, but it'd be kind of nice to identify who makes it, just for peace of mind reasons, and also if I wanted to buy another one, it'd be nice to know. The BattleTech backpack seems pretty dang good overall. It's pretty stylish. The outside of it looks like it was extremely well designed. The inside, you know, not as many internal storage options as far as organizing stuff, and the zippers could be a problem. Overall though, $150, you get the SOG Q3, the backpack, the barrel cook, which I'm stoked about, and some of these other items. So overall, I think it was a decent box. So hey guys, these are my opinions, these are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Really want to hear that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Check out some of the other videos on my channel. If you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. Yeah, I'd really like to know what you guys think about all of this stuff. What do you think about the shipping issues that BattlBox has been having with some of their vendors? What do you think about the Q3? I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if it'll hand up to some real hardcore torquing or not. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out west with Chris.